Oh, yeah.
All right, so the green screen's in. He's not actually here.
I'm gentle. I'm very delicate. I'm a delicate flower.
Yes, he has traveled far, wide, conquered trolls, conquered tollways to get here, and we record in the flesh, if you will.
I might have driven through those tolls. I don't remember paying any.
Really? Bro, I'm going to give you a website. You're going to have to pop in your wife's license plate because you're borrowing the wife's car, and because otherwise she's going to get the ticket.
Yeah, that's her problem. It's registered in her name.
She never watches our videos, so it's going to be your mom watches this video and then says, "Hey Becky,
yeah.
You're going to have to go check out this video. You're going to get some bills in the mail."
You got thrown under the toll bus.
The tollway is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome. I don't know if we're calling this an April TBR. It'll probably go into May. I think some of you might have seen our last announcement that we were kind of having to cut out the Patreon with some life changes and such. But we are still enjoying life. We
still reading.
Yeah, but hey, we went to a Pacers and Lakers game, and it's
terrible game.
It was a great game.
Lakers lost.
Pacers won.
But it was fun. It was fun.
And it was great. It was a great game. It was
a terrible game, but a lot of fun.
But you know what? It's one of those things that like everybody's got their garage, they say, right? Like they say that metaphorically where like some people really love knitting or they might be really into books and they might want to meet these key authors and such like that. For basketball heads, we're getting to the end of LeBron James era. Right? Like this could be it. We don't know. A lot of people think he's going to stick around for one more year to see his son play, right? Like how many authors stick around to try to get their son or daughter a book deal type of thing. Like that's kind of what's happening with him essentially.
Oh, like Stephen King.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. With Joe Hill, right? Like, and they even collab on a couple of those books too. I've seen.
We haven't made a reference for Stephen King in a long time. We used to do it like every video. People could make drinking games of it. We finished Dark Tower, and now that I finally finished Dark Tower, you redid it. No pun intended. And redid it.
But I feel like now I can't make references to it because now I feel super uncomfortable because I don't want to give away spoilers to like Stephen King stuff. Yeah. I actually heard his most recent one, Fairy Tale, was kind of.
Oh yeah, I watched a couple of videos on that too.
Nerdy Narrative.
Yeah, of course.
100% reliable
Yes.
when it comes to book reviews. If you guys don't follow Nerdy Narrative, we get all of our sci-fi picks from her. She's amazing.
Link will be down in the description below. Yeah. Check out her channel, subscribe.
Yeah. What were we doing? Were we going to talk about books we were going to read?
Yeah. What are we going to read this month or next month?
At least when we record like in different states, it's pretty easy to be like, oh, hey, we need to get back to actually doing our video. When we're in person, we're off.
Okay. What are we reading?
We get distracted. Here's the deal.
Okay.
When the schedule was initially written, it included Patreon reads.
Yeah.
We've cut that out.
Yeah.
And we also had a more aggressive schedule, which we've had to cut back as well.
And we're really behind on Ulysses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the link's still there for those that were Patreons. And I think, you know what I should do? We have that, what's the Buy Me a Coffee one? Kofi?
Kofefe?
Kofefe?
I don't know.
Whatever that. I mean, it'll be in the description box down below. But it's like instead of like a reoccurring payment, you can do like a one-time $3 one. I should probably put the link up there for people that want to get the early access. Is what I should do. But
cool.
By me mentioning that's really putting the pressure on that I actually do it now. So this is me. Ooh. This is me putting a Post-it note on my to-do list. No pressure.
I don't see any Post-it notes.
No.
Your desk is very clean, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to call it dirty. I was a little nervous about it.
I was thinking it would be a lot messier.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
Don't have a messy vibe?
No, not in your life, but in this room, like where you get to be you.
This is the man room.
And the wife is not here.
Yeah, she's not allowed in here. This is the man room, essentially.
So mine is the opposite. Like my office, my man cave room is pristine. Everything is in its place. I dust. Everything's perfect. Everything in its place. Mm-hmm. The rest of the house, absolute chaos.
Yeah. Well, I have very limited space. I have an 8x10 room here in which to put all my love. To put my books.
We won't tell your wife.
Well,
or yours.
Well, my hobbies that can't go out into the rest of the house. You're going to make me look terrible now. So we've got books.
I didn't do this.
We've got whiskey. I put like a little Penguins hat back here. All the things that I love, essentially. And then I thought you were going to make fun of me for my little, I got a thermal printer here for like when I print like labels and I want to stick a little sticker on and such. I'm running a full shop over here.
Yeah, you are.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Back to books.
Books. We read books. And short stories.
All right. So this was written, as I was saying, when we were doing 2, sometimes 3 stories a week.
Okay.
And we have the solar apocalypse happening here that's going to
destroy Indiana,
essentially. Like they're telling us like 8-hour traffic jams, get food for the week. I don't know.
Sounds like typical weekend in Florida.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. So what we're doing is we're cutting back to kind of like 1 story a week and trying to focus on pushing out Ulysses faster because we have been really slow about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list to you a whole bunch of stories here. I think I have 7. 7 for a month is what we used to do.
How many do I have to pick now?
4.
4. Okay. I can do 4.
We can do 4. Okay.
4 is a good number.
All right. So should I can't give you like what they're about. I can just give you the name and the author.
Okay.
Because I haven't read a lot of these.
I'm going to decide on author. I'm letting you know and the audience know right now will be who the authors are. Is there Joyce?
I mean, we're going to do the next chapter of Ulysses.
I'll pick that one.
That's going to happen no matter what.
All right, hit me. Throw one up.
All right.
Easy layup.
You might know about Ray Bradbury.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to, one of the options were Dark They Were and Golden Eyed, which I think I could totally be messing this up and this could be a whole book, in which case this throws off the whole game. But I'm pretty sure it was a short story that was recommended to us by one of our readers.
Golden Eye?
Dark They Were and Golden Eyed.
Golden Eyed.
By Ray Bradbury. It almost sounds kind of like...
Golden Eye.
It sounds like creatures. Dark They Were and Golden Eyed. So it's kind of like, is he discovering a sci-fi... Because, he wrote The Martian... Yeah. Martian Chronicles, right? So it's in space and stuff like that. He always explored. I wonder if it's something like that.
Well, we got 2 of his, so we should probably just pick one.
2 of his what?
Well, you're offering me 2 of his stories.
No, that's all one story.
Oh, that's all one story.
Yeah.
Dark They Are, Were, and Golden Eyed.
Yeah, I think that's what I have written down here. Maybe he just couldn't decide on how short to make the title. So he's like, I'm throwing it
Long title, short story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility. I'm going to keep it.
All right. So okay. Put Attack and Ray.
I love Ray Bradbury. He's so good.
You love this next author too. We got Zora Neale Hurston. And
you don't tell me we're going to pick it. She's amazing.
But it's not... Okay, well, let me try and talk it down.
Oh.
Just to play devil's advocate, because
You're going to talk down Zora.
No, I'm not going to talk...
You actually love her.
I'm not going to
Maybe more than me.
I do. And I have... It's actually... it's way back there, and I'm going to crack my back trying to look for it. It's a collection of essays and such. So this is an essay. This isn't a short story. Just to preface that. I don't know if that'll change your mind, but it's not a short story. It's like an essay.
What is the defining factor of length for an essay to a short story?
Oh, like how long is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a defining length for like short story or essays as a whole. This one, I think, was just a couple pages, I think.
We've read short stories at a couple pages.
It's true. None of these are
okay, keep going,
crazy investments,
okay,
right?
Okay.
We got Miss Brill by Catherine Mansfield. That sigh said so much.
She has great stories. I love her stories, but I know that it's going to be a class divide economic thing. So I'm probably going to pass. It'll be good, but move on. Next.
So we'll put Attack in that one.
No. No. That's going in the round file. That's file 13.
Are you calling her a one-trick pony?
Ooh. That would be a good discussion.
Is Catherine Mansfield a one-trick pony? I think not.
No, but she definitely, that's her genre, I would almost say.
You could say the same thing about maybe like William Faulkner. Oh my gosh, he's going to talk about racism again, and it's going to revolve around class divide and such, right? Like, I mean...
Sure. I mean, yeah, this is going to be about, the terrible things of technology. Oh, Stephen King hates technology. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Two Stephen King references in one video.
Drink every time I make a reference.
Okay, we're starting out hot tonight here.
All right. Maybe I love Mansfield. I'm not saying. I know what I'm getting into when you already say her name. Some of these other things could be unique.
I would like to request that everyone watching this from New Zealand right now immediately downvote this video. Immediately.
Okay.
I think it's fair to purge if you were from New Zealand, like I feel like I would want to purge some emotions right now.
Does it say Dickens? He's not a one-trick pony.
It's not Charles Dickens.
Oh.
I Died for Beauty by Emily.
Oh, I love her too, though.
Yeah, she's pretty solid. And it's a short poem if you're looking for brevity.
Oh.
We'll do this. I'll do the reading and have like a fun animation for that one if you choose that one.
I've been enjoying our discussions on poems because we have discussions on poems.
What kind of a logic was that?
Well, I struggle with poems, so
you feel parsing through it helps you.
Yes, understand it.
I like how we're finishing each other's sentences. We can't do that over the phone. We can do that in person.
No earbuds. It's so weird.
I know. My ear's not going to hurt here at the end of the night.
All right, next.
I don't know if I can pronounce this one. This one's kind of harsh. It's Edgar Allan Poe. It's your boy.
Picking it. That one's done.
Well, have you read this one?
Don't care.
I don't know.
I'll read it again.
Just tell me if you've read it though. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Ligeia, Ligeia.
Logia?
That seems.
Let's pick it.
That's not going to tell me how to say it.
I don't care. We'll Google it.
Google it. We'll put it on the Googles.
We're not putting a pin in that one. That one's going up on the board.
Is that the first official?
Yes. You knew I was going to pick that one as the first official.
Yeah, it's your boy.
Yeah.
So that's official.
Yes.
All right, so now we're selecting 3.
Yeah.
The last one on the slate for...
I'm reading it. I'm going to say yes on this one too.
It's The Chameleon by Anton Chekhov. So we actually have not done a lot of Russian stories lately.
And we need to do Chekhov because he's amazing.
Chekhov is great.
Yeah. You know, a little side note here, because we might as well be off topic for this whole video.
When have we been on topic this entire video?
I might have mentioned this. My grandmother and my pseudo grandfather, Roy, they both passed away September and in January. And one of the times that we recorded a Chekhov story that was very significant to me was old Roy and my grandma were sitting in her kitchen while I had set up during COVID recording in her house. We did one of the Chekhov stories. And I just did. So it's like every time we do a Chekhov story, I think about them and think about the house, and everybody had to be quiet in the house. So I was recording in their living room. It was funny.
It kind of like brings you back to
yeah. It's like anytime it's Chekhov, I need to read it because it brings me back to Roy and Grandma. So yeah.
Okay, I can see it. Is that official? Is there a pit? Are we going through these again? Are you selecting or?
Oh, I picked Poe and Chekhov. Those two are gonna happen.
They're in.
They're in.
So you have. Okay, so we've picked Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep.
Anton Chekhov.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 2 more. We've got Ray Ray,
Mm-hmm.
Dark They Were, and Golden Eyed. And that may or may not be the complete title. There might be more to that title.
And if it's a book, then we have to substitute.
It gets axed, right?
Okay.
We've got Colored Me by Zora Neale Hurston. I Know You're Dying to Read Miss Brill by Catherine Mansfield.
Don't do that to me.
I Died for Beauty. The poem. So
I've picked 2. I only feel right that you get to pick 2.
No, that is a cop out.
Why do I get to pick all 4?
Because I picked 8. Well, 7. I picked 7 for us to read, and you're 3-4 years now. I've done the scheduling, right? I want you to feel this pain. I've done 3 to 4 years of what are we going to read. I want you to feel the pain of what should we read first.
Chat, audience. He loves picking these schedules. Do not let him fool you with this lie. You're going out to dinner. Hey, where do you want to go? Well, just give me some options. You give 3 or 4 options. So
You say I, him, and home?
you're him and on. I picked 2. You should pick 2. I'm giving you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Before your foot set foot into this house, we already had open table reservations for tonight.
And I didn't get to pick that.
There's no selection. I robbed you of that. So now is your time.
But you knew that I like Mexican food.
Well, I asked you in advance, right? I was playing the good host of, hey, what's the options?
Okay. Let's go with this then. Little game. Which 2 do you think I will pick of the remaining ones?
Let's play a different game. I'll kick 2 out for you, and you select 2 from the remaining.
I don't like that, but okay.
But think of it this way: there's 5 in here. I knock out 2. You've only got to select 2 of 3.
Why? Okay. Just do it.
I'll knock out Miss Brill because I know you're going to.
Yeah.
It's out. Okay. I'm going to knock out. Wait. Don't we only have 3 left after that, right? We have Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll just knock that one out.
Okay.
Now you knock one out. So you've got Ray, Zora, Emily.
I'm going to make it hard for you. I'm going to knock out Ray.
Why does that make it hard? Isn't that just the other 2? So now we're doing Zora Neale Hurston and Emily. And then we're doing Edgar Allan Poe and the Champion. So those are our 4.
Are those okay with you?
The Champion, the Chameleon.
I mean, you picked all of these, so they must be okay with you.
Oh, I'm ecstatic about all of those. Actually, if I were to pick 2, like I absolutely do not want you to pick. Let's drop those 2. It was those 2.
Okay.
So I mean, I knew Edgar Allan Poe was there for you.
Yeah.
Chameleon, I love Shoggoth. Don't get me wrong, but I know we have a history of enjoying Russian literature. So.
For sure. Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds like a great list. Hopefully we get to them. And Ulysses.
And episode 5. We're doing 5 this week because I have spring break. We just finished 4, right? We just met.
I have work stuff and
we just met
thingies and stuff. April's crazy. My birthday.
Yeah. You're getting really old.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We have so much gray in our hair.
Do you feel the gray comes through easier in my setup than your setup?
Well, your cameras are much better than mine.
You look pretty good. I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
I think you look handsome.
Have you ever gone back and watched our old videos from years ago and be like, oh my God, I had no gray hair?
Thought. What if we record a reaction to some of our old videos?
Ooh.
Like I could pull it up right now on this computer, right? It'll show up on that monitor right there. And we can just react to
Let's do it.
To the train wreck known as early, because you already hate, like anybody hates hearing recordings of themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been told I have a good radio voice and a great radio face, but I hate hearing my own voice. All right. So stay tuned for the next video, our first reaction video.
Oh, I'm going to cringe so hard. We got to pick the ones where also I think that I hate our analysis and we should be like, okay, slow the phone down.
I don't care about that. There's so many other things that we can pick apart.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
let's do it. Peace.
Peace.